think, to be honest, most people have heard the expression now that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. We don't make decisions in isolation. We don't. Whether we admit to it or not, we, at least in part, make our decisions based on what other people will think of the decisions that we've made. Because we're social creatures, we're like pack animals. You know, it matters what the rest of the pack thinks. If you've chosen those people wisely and carefully, then that doesn't matter. But if there are people in your circle who are going to judge you for the decisions that you make, are going to bring you down, you can isolate these people quite easily. If you have a good idea and there's something, a project or a goal that you're really excited about, think of the one person, or more, could be more, think of at least the one person who you don't really want to tell. Because they're going to burst the bubble. You know they're going to burst the bubble. They've done it before and they're more than likely to do it again. That person is an anchor in your life. It could be somebody close to you, which makes it a really difficult situation. But one way or another, you have to do one of two things. You have to either cut that person out of your life, or at the very least, you've got to diminish the importance of their opinion and not let it hold so much influence over the decisions that you make. At the end of the day, not everybody that you encounter is going to have your best interests at heart, nor is everybody going to have a good feel for what's best for you anyway, and what you are and are not capable of. To be honest, nobody knows that better than you do. So if those people are in your life, get them out. It's hard enough when there's a family member, but if you've got friends who tear you down on a regular basis or make you feel bad about yourself, or they trample all over your dreams and your goals, and they say, oh please, come on, you don't want to be you're doing that stupid, you know, anybody who gives you that sense of, okay, get them out. When it comes to friends, be selective. They are the one group of people in your life that you get to choose. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So who are they? Do an audit. Do a little sort of, okay, who do I spend the most time with in my life? Do they encourage me? Do they support me? What are their values? If you're surrounded by people who set pretty high standards for themselves and they set pretty, lofty goals, then you're going to want to be lifted up to their level. You're going to set your own standard a lot higher because you want to fit in. This whole thing about being social creatures and feeding off each other and caring about what others think doesn't have to be a disadvantage. It can be a massive advantage if you surround yourself with people who inspire you and force you to raise your game. You want to fit in. Everybody wants to fit in. That's something that we don't need to reject, because caring what others think is a massive driving force. There's a balance to be struck. You don't want to do it too much, but at the same time, if you're surrounded by people who cause you to raise your game and make you want to achieve something bigger and better out of your life, what's wrong with that? That can only be a good thing, but you've got to be selective. It's not an easy task to try and get the other people out of your life. Little by little, you just filter them out. Spend less time with them. You don't have to cut them out straight away, but just spend less time with them. Start today. They are an anchor. Don't let them hold you down.